Live. Glad to be with you today. Have some great insights and strategies. I hope you get to appreciate and hopefully one day integrate into your LinkedIn success plan. So, today, like everything else, it's always focused around collaboration because I'm a very big believer in getting more done better together. And the reason why is, first of all, you only can think so much on your own, and you do need some new insights, perspectives, the ability to brainstorm, and really that helps you distill kind of the better strategy as opposed to just your strategy. So today, I'm a big fan of LinkedIn Live. So if you combine LinkedIn Live with collaboration, you get guesting. And I'm interested in looking for quality guests who are relevant to LinkedIn optimization and continued LinkedIn success. So if you have an interest, share it in comments or direct message me. Love to hear from you. What's the benefit? Well, basically, whenever you're with someone, especially on a LinkedIn Live, you get multiple benefits. The first one is right now we're going live, or I'm going live with you, and this is actually showing up on my profile until it finishes. So it's broadcasting on my profile, and once it finishes, it will post. If you become a guest with me, you will be able to share the LinkedIn Live with your audience, but more importantly with mine also, and vice versa. I've got 37,000 followers. Anybody that I work with and connect with on LinkedIn Live gets that benefit of audience. So it's instant propulsion and awareness and third-party validation. So really, these same principles apply to anything you do on LinkedIn, but with LinkedIn Live, it moves faster. It moves in real time, and there's not a lot of preparation the way I do it. I'm pretty impulsive, and I kind of just share with my thoughts at the moment based on my activities of the day, and in turn are looking for people who are like-minded and aligned and want to take the fast track to success on LinkedIn. I've been posting for 3 years straight every day. Now I'm doing at least one, more likely two LinkedIn Live videos a day. Got two mastermind groups. I've got all my services down there at Cohen Consulting. I'm giving an extra 20% off if you use Save 20 as the code. Check it out, at least see what I'm into and what you could be into with me. Getting back to collaboration, you want the ability to separate from the crowd. How do you do that? Well, you gain top of mind awareness. How do you do that? Well, you do what others aren't or can't do, and do it more consistently and continue to innovate and improve based on feedback and success. There's a saying that there's no failure, only feedback. LinkedIn's a long game. Play it as a long game. One day is not going to make you or break you. One post means very little, no matter how good it is or how bad it is, because tomorrow starts again, right? The main thing is starting tomorrow better than you started today. And the way to do that is to do more in less time while you're trying to improve. And then the key element is, who are you attracting? You're attracting what you're seeking, because how you message is how people hear you, and what you're saying is attracting those people. If they're not the people you want, then you're wasting a lot of time. And when are you going to make the change? LinkedIn Live as a guest makes a huge difference. Why? Again, third-party validation, but the ability to project who you really are. One of the other keys to LinkedIn is transparency and authenticity. People want to know who they're working with, and it's hard when everybody's putting on a mask, or a lot of people are saying that they're something when they're really not, or they're trying to learn on you as opposed to with you. And all that is just makes for a negative uh, journey. So avoid that whole detour to frustration and take the fast track to success. And the way to do success is using best practices, strategies, and taking action against them. Everything I do is centered around that, whether it's my LinkedIn Live program, and now I've got a program where you can have your own show that I'll co-host with you. It's in doncohenconsulting.com. I've got a game plan where in 30 days I can take you from wherever you are to where you really need to be and put you on a fast track, or a mastermind group, that you can network, communicate, share with people just like yourself, and I facilitate it. So there's a lot of opportunities that you can collaborate. There's about 3 opportunities that we can collaborate, and it really, ripples through whatever you do. And I think the key thing is if you're happy with where you are, could you be happier if you were further along? If you're not happy, how long do you want to be unhappy? So the key is I'm looking for people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. People feel they deserve more success on LinkedIn than they're receiving, and really can't figure it out after a while. The game is really between you and yourself, and most people can't get out of their own way. So, what I do is very, very transparent. You can look at my posts, see what I do, see how I do it. And if that's what you want, then we should be talking about doing something together. And one of the things I'm always reaching out a hand is be a guest on my LinkedIn live broadcast. I do it every day. If you want to look at something that's a little bit more accelerated, look at the opportunities on the caption below. And, what's the key to being a great LinkedIn live guest? Well, the key, again, is to be yourself. There's a saying, you might as well be yourself because everybody else has been taken. So on, what I did, and I've been doing this now 4 months, and I was no smarter, definitely no more experienced than anybody else. And I decided not to wait to figure it out. I decided just to do it and trust myself to continue to be a good judge of my ability, and then continue to change. And in the beginning, I was doing a lot of ums and ahs, and, I was thinking I was in front of a television audience or something, when really I came to the conclusion that all I'm doing is sharing thoughts out loud to align people who want to hear it. The other beauty of LinkedIn Live is right now, this, maybe 15-minute LinkedIn Live will find an audience that's 6 times larger once it gets posted. So, and it makes sense because now people can watch it at their own time, can watch the whole thing if they choose to. They can share it with others. But where else are you going to spend 15 minutes and get 100 aligned people taking the time out to support you, listen to you, and hopefully learn with you, and ultimately be able to earn with you? I'm into people who are into making money, helping others, and having a good time while they're doing it. Those are the 3 criteria for me to join forces with someone. People like elevator buttons. Some take you up, some take you down. And you're the factor of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Who are the 5 people you're spending the most time with on LinkedIn? How are they doing? How they're doing is how you can plan on doing. Disassociation is key. Association is important. But, it's really about taking inventory and knowing there's another option. LinkedIn does not give you a roadmap when you start with them, doesn't tell you what to do, how to do it, where to do it, who to do it with, because there's 810 million people. And, it's a puzzle, figure it out for yourself. I'm a big fan of buying vowels to solve the puzzle. And that's exactly what one can find in my services. Is, do you want to spend 6 months or a month? And after 6 months, are you better or just more worked out? I mean, at the end of the day, one has to fast forward and say, is this getting me where I'm going? Or is there another way to get there? Or a way I don't even know, but I'm willing to look and make a decision. Trust yourself to trust yourself. So, anyways, if you want to be a guest, reach out to me. If you want to message me about anything else, I'm always available and accessible. I'm here every day. If you want to look at my website, doncohenconsulting.com, the coupon code isn't published, only here. And feel free to take advantage of these services. It's limited openings. I'm only looking for about 3 people. And besides that, I guess this will be another wrap for our LinkedIn Live. I want to share something with you. The definition of a big shot is a little shot to keep shooting. And on LinkedIn, that's so key. Consistency, dedication, commitment, honesty, integrity, service, all the good stuff. Put it up front. You're going to separate yourself from the crowd, and eventually you continue to do so much more for so many more people, which is really gratifying yourself. And in turn, you get it all back. There was a saying that said, if you want to be really successful, help everybody around you get successful. So with that said, much success today. Look forward to tomorrow. I've got a Link Tank Live also with Mike Weiss at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a great show. Mike's a visionary. And if you have an interest, reach out. I'd be happy to share and